is time for playoffs, and today we are going to the wild card game in the B division between the Street Force and Tropical Depression. Welcome to the RSHL. Daniel Wilson here. Well, these two teams had a chance to get to know each other in the regular season in their final game, and to everyone's surprise, a shutout by the Street Force, 4-0 in that game, and that ended up being goaltender Daniel Wilson's very first shutout. So he'll be feeling very good coming into this game. But it's going to be a whole different scenario here. This is for a chance to go further into the playoffs to face the number 1 seed Reapers. And the challenge for the Tropical Depression is if they're going to have Sam Banashevitz in the lineup, because there's been a trend in their statistics to show that he has scored at least half their goals. However, when he's absent, the offense tends to go down. That may have been what happened last time, but this is an entirely different game, so we'll find out how that goes. Let's go to the breakdown, and for the Street Force, Daniel Wilson will be the one to watch. He has held his opponents to 2 goals in the past 2 games, including that shutout from a couple weeks ago in the regular season. So he is red hot so far. But is he going to get the support from the defense? We'll have to find out. Tropical Depression. Well, without Banashevitz in the lineup, we're going to have to turn to Tim Corrigan. Points. He has 6 points for the season, and that is second to Sam Banashevitz, and trails him by a whopping 7 points. So without Banashevitz, he's going to have to be the guy to step up against that brick wall in the net. So with all that out of the way, it is now playoff time to see who will play for the Carolina Cup, and the ball drop is next. The officials for tonight's game, Brian Hooks and Greg Shepard. As we wait for Greg Shepard to head back to center, and we are underway in our wild card game of the B division. As it'll be dumped around the boards, the wiki will pick it up for the Tropical Depression. Send it across over to Davis Farrell, who will start the attack. Stands it up, shot saved by Daniel Wilson. Lands in front of him, a second chance, and covered up by Wilson. Toss up for control, picked up by Jeffrey, will set it around, but will be picked up by Farrell. Tries a shot, knocked away by Wilson, and a second chance rolls to him, and another cover-up by Daniel Wilson. Now, his season has been mixed. The first half of the season hasn't gone that well for him, as he was still trying to get his footing in the B division, but has since improved, as here comes Jabor the other way. Shot, save, second chance, and that's blocked. A great job by Jim Trebus to read the place. Another chance behind the net, blocked by Nowicki, along with Jabor. Around the boards it goes, picked up by Parlanti, will set it up. Looking at a double team, trying to escape, and knocked away. Back to Parlanti, will set it around. Winds up, shot wide of the net. As Ryan Erdman will pick it up for the Depression. Over to Farrell at center. Pulls up, shot, and that went off the side of Wilson's mask. They lost sight for a moment, a little dazed, as the Street Force tried to get out of their zone, as that shot rolls wide. Over in the corner, centers up, and that one tipped a little wide. Another centering pass off a foot. Centers up one more time. That went off of Tim Corrigan. Back to Erdman. To the point. Lines up. Shot. Saved by Wilson up high.
The Depression are getting a lot of chances, but Wilson continuing his shutout streak, which carried over from a couple weeks ago from this same exact team. As Jabor taking a look as he will settle the play down, will cross over. Up the boards, looking for Logan Staten, who has decided to return as a player for Street Force. About a year ago, he retired from MVD and became their coach. So it does come back on occasion for them, as Staten will take it to the corner. Centers up and was looking for a tip, none available. From the corner, shot by Wilson, Nathan Wilson that is. No relation to Daniel Wilson. As the pressure come back the other way, Brian Slice holds up in the corner, lost control. Sends up the boards and out of there. As Trebus will take a look and will drop it off for RJ Aquilano. And trying to tip it forward, and Staten had, well, he would have scored, but the whistle blew for an offside. So Staten denied a goal, and this is coming back to the Street Force zone. As I was saying earlier, Daniel Wilson, since the second half of the season, has improved his game immensely and even took down the Zambronis to give the Street Force their first win in nearly a year since March 19th of 2017. That's a long time for a team to get a win. As Depression coming back the other way. Hess plays up to Brian Slice on the left. Can't get around one defender. It has to go to the corner. Behind the net. Kupalias into the corner. He is being pestered and has to set it around one more time. Street Force trying to clear out. Looking for Coscarelli. Unable. Back to the corner. Slice for the Depression. Take it behind the net. Continuing with the Pestre, centers up and tries to look for a tip from Elias, but can't settle it down. Here comes Coscarelli the other way for Street Force. Sends it left over to Staten on half-end boards. Holds up on it. Shot and a save by Trebus. Back out towards center. Looking the other way, Wilson will take it over to the corner and will leave it for Mark Schaffner. You'll notice a lot of players from MVD on this team. Street Force had to sign contracts on a lot of them to keep their team afloat. And they have improved their team quite a bit since then. Managing to get a couple wins out of the season compared to what happened the other year. Here's another chance, and stopped by Wilson as Corrigan was trying to break through. And back the other way. Try set up, snap, score! And a Street Force get the first goal of the game from Isaac Ray. Only his second of the season. Nobody covering him, and a perfect shot beating Trebus to the blocker side. And toss up between Ray and Corrigan, and this will go back to the Depression. Drop pass, shot blocked by Greg Parlanti. Backup goaltender. He used to have the starting position in goal for the Street Force, but has since yielded it to Wilson. As Jeffrey will backhand it up and will clear out of the zone. Depression have to reset. And they'll just dump it back down. Josh Waters up to Ray one more time. Trying to get through one defender. Unable. Has to hold up, and they'll roll towards Trebus. Cleared away by Nowicki. Corrigan the other way. But they are offside. And Corrigan looking around saying, who jumped the line? popped up, and it will go to the Depression. Well, they've been winning the face-offs. As centers up, looking for Erdman, but misses the pass. Tries center up one more time, digging around for it. It'll pop out over towards Jack Edgecombe. Edgecombe will set it up towards Jabor, and does get it through. Jabor holding on the circle. Centers up, trying to look for a tip, and can't get one. They'll take it to the boards. Back and forth they go, back over to Edgecombe. Holding, trying to look for another tip from Jabor, and sent back. Plenty of chances for both sides, and that shot covered up by Trebus. And right now, Wilson continues to be a puzzle for the Depression. That's been going on since 2 weeks ago. Here's Parlanti with a shot, and that is going to be deflected into the ceiling, and another face-off in the Depression zone. Toss up, still looking for control. It will go to the Depression as Erdman is chasing it down, centers up, and knocked away by Wilson with a stick. Looking for a deflection, but Wilson read the play and will keep the shutout streak alive. As Jabor will take it to the zone, but will have to leave it for Ryan Erdman. 4:50 remaining in the first period. Street Force with a 1-0 lead off the goal from Isaac Ray. Hess tries to drop it off for Slice, but ends up giving it away. And that will push it across the zone. They'll head to the corner. Street Force setting up. There's a lot of forwards on the right side of the rink. Spread out a little more. Here comes the Depression back the other way. Going to Farrell. Lost control. Jabor the other way. Take a look at his options. Takes a shot. Blocker save. Rebound. That's why. Jabor once again, along with Aquilano, will send it back around the boards. Grant Alexander tries to send it back. Unable. That was Mark Williams, rather. It'll be Jabor one more time. Take it behind the net to Williams. Shot! And that one just got a piece of Trebus. Aquilano back in the corner, attempting to clear. Unable. Tip. Tries to get another one. Unable. The tip coming from Jabor. Back at the point. Shot. High of the net. Backhand. A save by Trebus, and he covers. And now the Street Force have a chokehold on the Depression. And back it goes, trying to go to Nowicki. Knocked away by Coscarelli, but the Depression will send it down the zone. Wilson plays it behind his net. And will try to look for a man. Does find one if he can escape. Trying to get away from the corner. One game away possession, but the Street Force do get it back. Here's Grant Alexander the other way. Looking at Tim Corrigan as they head to the corner. He'll have to give it up back the other way and throw the control. Centers up and is double teamed. And we have a whistle, and a penalty is going to be assessed, and it's going against Street Force. It's going against Grant Alexander. Let's see what happened here. Well, he got tied up with Corrigan, and, slashed him in the leg. Well, looks like Corrigan sold it a little bit, but it was enough to convince the officials to call the penalty, and that will give the Depression their first power play. Well, if they haven't got around Wilson yet, maybe this will get it. And back it goes to the Depression. Shot was blocked. Second chance goes to the opposite corner. Mark Schafter races it down. And we'll just send it around over to Staten. And will be finished off by Coscarelli. as Bill Nowicki will reset, and they'll change one man on the power play. Nowicki will take it himself, taking a poke check from Coscarelli. They'll head to the opposite corner. Back to the point. Drops back one more time. Gets a return. Centers up. Shot blocked by Schaffner. And that'll be sent back out of the zone. No shots on net on the power play for the Depression yet. They will try one more time. Brian Slice will take a look at the minute 10 remaining on the power play. Tries a shot, deflected wide to the corner. Looking at Ron Jeffrey. Goes to the circle. Shot just wide of the net. Rebound. Oh, that one just missed across the crease. It looked like he had Wilson beat, but too much angle. Shot is blocked as Jeffrey ties up a man. Sent back to the point. Shot is blocked. Well, they got at least one good chance out of this power play. Back to the point with a minute remaining in the period. Here the bench call him to shoot, and that is going to cost him. Took it too long, and Staten clears it out. 50 seconds remaining in the period. And they're getting close to running out of power play time. Tries a shot that is blocked once again by Ron Jeffrey. Centers up again. Outside the slot. Now sends it to the circle. Shot! Saved by Wilson. And Jeffrey attempts a clear. And he will clear. As the power play is over. Grant Alexander back on the floor. Just missed a pass. And it's going to go into their own corner. Greg Berlanti taking a look at the number 22, Derek Holt. As Isaac Gray just trying to push it across the line. And Holt will send it back into the zone. And the Street Force will just kill off the remainder of the clock. And that is it for the first period. So, a lot of chances for both sides, but the Street Force get the one that counts. 1-0 after one. As we get ready for the second period, plenty of chances for both sides, but the Depression still unable to figure out Daniel Wilson, who has now shut out his opponents for nearly an hour. As they will go back and forth, Street Force trying to get back on the attack. Does deke around one, shot off the side of the net. Here's the call from Shabor, decides to hold it. Take a look, decides to take it back behind the net. Goes back to Williams, trying to settle the ball down. Shot from the boards and a glove save by Trebus. And back it goes over to the Depression. Brian O'Quinn sits around the boards, but kept in by Shabor. And that one tipped towards Trebus, and he has to make the save. Look at that, Corrigan. Centers up for Shabor. He scores! Andrew Shabor in the slot and scores one for the Street Force at 54 seconds. Had plenty of room on the right side, took advantage of it. And the Street Force take a 2-0 lead. His 5th goal of the season, his 9th point overall. And it will be a Staten to clear it out as the Depression trying to clear one more time, but that's going to be sent in by Staten around the boards. Back the other way for the Depression. It'll be Hess. Centers up, shot, score! Depression finally break through. Tim Corrigan with the goal, and the Depression finally get on the board. It was Hess from the corner. Threw Wilson off a little bit, and Corrigan just beats him lower blocker side. And that is Corrigan's third of the season. And a shot, 6 save by Wilson, will drive to the corner, around the boards. So that's the first goal he's given up in about 62 minutes. As Arlanti the other way as they'll try to answer back. At the point, shot just wide of the net. Stick lifted. Tries another shot, save, loose ball, score! Logan Staten will come back. 3-1, Street Force. And from a wide angle shot, Streamus thought he had it, but it pops loose, and Staten with the goal. And that was Alexander in the corner, rather. And the Street Force answer quickly as Arlanti pushed across, but they can't get the attack started as Derek Holt will send it over to the boards. Arlanti will try to carry it himself and takes a hit, and a penalty will be assessed to the depression. And Arlanti's shaken up, but looks like he's all right. Let's take a look at that again. That came from Nowicki. Look at that face of Parlanti. Wow, that hurt. So it'll be an interference call against Bill Nowicki, and the Street Force have their first power play.
At least it wasn't lower.
But as noted before the game, the Depression are without Sam Batashevitz, who has 10 goals, and the Depression as a group scored 20, so Batashevitz scored half their goals, and whenever he's absent, the Depression are down on their offense, and another penalty is going to be assessed, and this time it's going to be Ron Jeffrey heading to the box for this reason, a high stick. So we're going to play 4-on-4. Back to the Depression. Shot. Glove save. Pops up in the air. Glove down. Second chance. Can't get a shot. And Waters will send it up. And here comes James Cummings into the corner. Looking for some help. Has to give it up. And it's going to be Nate Hess the other way. Hess looking at Waters. Centers up. And gave it away. As the Depression retain control, and another stick save by Wilson into the corner. Fight for control, and finally pops out to the Depression. Another shot, and another save by Wilson. And still trying to decide whether to play. They will play, and Waters sends it off the boards along with Ray. But he'll just leave it over for Brian Slice for the Depression. Back the other way. They tag up, and it'll be Waters one more time for Street Force. Long pass, but misses everybody, and Slice one more time for the Depression. 8:40 remaining in the period. Street Force maintain their 2-goal lead. And back the other way they go. Looking for control. Cummings for Street Force. Trying to buy some time. And he'll finally pop out for Kupalias for the Depression. Back the other way. We'll give it up to Nate Hess along with Chris DePierre.
Nice.
And it'll be sent back the other way. Both teams make a change, and the Depression will get a short power play as Nowicki is out of the box. They'll send it across the zone, and Waters holds on, killing some extra time. Now send it up to Jabor. Jabor with a shot saved by Trebus, and the power play is over.
No,
And Depression making a late change. And it will be the Depression with control. Hands around the boards. It's going to be Nowicki trying to connect. Does connect, but dealing with some trouble, and it will be given up to Ron Jeffrey in the opposite corner. Jeffrey taking a look and will set it up towards center. Still holding on, and now they will finally get across. Jack Edgecombe holding on. Backhand, save, rebound, score! Edgecombe! 2 chances, and the second goes through 4-1 Street Force. Edgecombe will get number 5 of the season. A great rebound right to the stick of Jack Edgecombe. And Edgecombe trying to go one more time. And Corrigan went down, but has to give it up to Mark Williams. Around the boards. Holding on for control. It'll be Ryan O'Quinn to walk it up, and now he'll set it up. Intended for Corrigan, but gave it up to Jeffrey. Over to Jabor. Jabor going wide. Centers. Shot. Where is it? Second chance. Another save. Third chance. That's blocked. Line of traffic out front. Shot. Score! It's going to be Edgecombe once again. 5-1 Street Force. There was just so much chaos out front, and an opening through the screen gives enough room for Edgecombe to find the upper part of the net. And with that, the Depression says, we need a break. They're going to call a timeout, and they're going to discuss their strategy. But I don't think we've seen the Street Force this dominant before. All those additions to the lineup has really bolstered their offense. They've had a history of struggling to get through the playoffs, but with additions like Andrew Jabor, Mark Williams, they have really started to become a threat as they have really progressed. So now the Depression are up against a very surprising team. As they're going to regroup. They're now looking at a 4-goal deficit with 5:27 remaining in the second period.
You got to do that one by yourself or no? No. Right.
And face off to toss up. It will be. They're going to say it's offside, so it doesn't really matter. But who's it going to be against? It'll be against Depression. So the clock continues to run. And now this time, face off is going to be won by the Depression. They're still trying to gain control. They do get control. Shot blocker saved by Wilson. And Jeffrey trying to clear, unable. Centers through traffic. They'll pop out towards the point. He'll hold on. And now we'll head over to Hess. And gave it away to Nathan Wilson. He lost control, but will get some help. And now it'll be Logan Staten. Send it back.
Put it on, Grant. Go.
Around into the corner. Behind the net, and Trevis just making sure he covers the short side, and the Depression regain control back the other way. Yeah, takes a check by DiPiero. Shot and a pad save, second chance, a sprawling save by Wilson, and he covers. That rebound popped up and got the blocker hand out, and keeps the 4-goal lead. And face off one. Corrigan back to the point shot going high. Ron Jeffrey taking a look. And now send it off the boards. Street Force one more time. Drops it off to Staten. Picking a bump from Corrigan. Up in the air. Corrigan goes down. No call for that. Back the other way. Farrell tries to break through a double team. Unable. Staten pushes it back. Alcolado will push it back across the line. Street Force tag up. It'll be Staten. He'll have to push it back in as Nathan Wilson tags up. Depression setting up one more time. And gave it away again to Nathan Wilson. And he still can't handle it. Forechecking starting to come to life here as it'll be sent back down the floor as Wilson will drop it off for Ron Jeffries. They'll send it across. De Piero will send it up over to Coscarelli. Off the boards. Escapes all alone. Shot save. Second chance. And another save by Trebus and covers up. 2:42 remaining.
You got behind me.
And they'll head to the opposite corner, and it will be cleared out by Farrell. It's going to be, looks like Edgecombe, but it will be given up. Centers up, shot, score! Ryan Slice through traffic and will get to Depression within 3. See where that went off of. It went up the inside of Waters' foot, and Wilson unable to recover, tried to go lower blocker side, but again beaten in that area. As Michael Smith will send it in.
Give him something. Give him something. Can't stand right next to this D.
Holding on, it will send it around the boards. With 1:25 remaining, Romanti still in his own circle, and now send it off the boards. Josh Waters takes a shot and will be scooped up by Trebus, and he'll hold on with 1:15 remaining in the second. Face off one by the Depression. Farrell up on the left-hand boards, looking at a double team, but breaks through. But unable to hold on for control as Parlanti will take it behind his own net and getting pestered by Derek Holt. And Coscarelli trying to clear it out, but we'll get some help from Parlanti. And they'll set it up on the boards. They wave off the icing. They're going to keep playing. 40 seconds remaining in this period. Aquilano will get it and will play it off the boards. The Depression trying to look for a jump starter. Will be back around the boards.
Move up, help him out. 20 seconds.
And they'll head to the opposite corner, and they could not beat the icing. James Cummings trying to throw it on, but are we going to have enough time for another face-off? With 7 seconds remaining in the second period. Everybody trying to hurry to the line, but it doesn't look like we're going to get one here. So the Street Force will go into the second intermission with a 3-goal lead. 5-2 after 2. Third period, and well, the Depression got some work to do. They at least got an idea of where to go on Wilson, but they come back to this 3-goal deficit. Who do you go to here? Their top goal scorer is not in the lineup today. They've got to find another player to do all the shooting. Corrigan and Slice with the only goals for the Depression, and now the Street Force trying to add more to their tally, and it will be still with the Street Force. Edgecombe tries to set up shot, blocked, and a glove save by Trebus through traffic. Looks like Mark Williams with the shot. And one by Corrigan. Trying to clear, but it looks like it'll be Arlanti with control for the Street Force. But they'll have to deal with Nate Hess. And pops out, and Wilson not taking any chances, and he'll cover up. And shot straight from the face-off, and Wilson covers. And toss up, it'll be Depression with control, trying to shot. And in front of Wilson, and that one sent wide by Corrigan, and a blocked pass by Arlanti. Wilson was still looking for the ball, but that is great defensive awareness by Parlanti, and that was sent off the shoulder of Wilson. And the Street Force get control back. And that's knocked away. Depression trying to regain control. They will tag up. Street Force still has to. As Nowicki will send it off the boards over to Ryan Erdman. Shot, save by Wilson. Second chance, another save. Third chance, score! 3 chances, and they finally get through, and they are within 2. The original shot coming from the point, it was a leg save. Another chance coming from Erdman. That was another save, but it went directly over to Nate Hess, and he has an open net. So that was a good bit of luck on their side. That was a lucky bounce, and that was what the Depression needed. Tristan Piero trying to set it around, but gave it away. Shot going wide. And Cooper Lyons trying to join the play, but lost his stick. Nathan Wilson sent it to the opposite boards. Along with Edgecombe. Back to the point. DiPiero taking a shove, and they'll head back to the line. DiPiero does get control. Sends it across the line. Looking for some help, does find some. Holding on outside the circle. As the Depression now have a step to work with, as that shot was blocked by DiPiero, and another block by DiPiero. And that will pop out of the corner. It'll be Grant Alexander back the other way. Alexander over to Wilson. And open net! Oh! Logan State had an open net and cannot pull the trigger. Off the side net. And that is under there somewhere, and Trebus just managed to get the whistle.
Hey! You know, I would expect nothing less.
I would expect nothing less than Logan. Wide open whips.
And won by the Street Force. Nathan Wilson with control. Shot set high. Into the corner. Looking at Michael Smith. Tries a wide angle shot. Misses. That'll be Logan Staten again. Centers up for DiPiero. Backhand. That's saved. Second chance. Score! Nathan Wilson brings it 6-3 Street Force. And that is only his first of the season. Wilson has had a hard time looking for goals, but he gets a loose ball here and finds the lower glove side.
We're in the MVD shirt.
And a false start. It will be back over to center. Clark Wilson only has his first. And that will be back over to Ron Jeffrey. And clear down the zone over to RJ Aquilano. Aquilano holding on, sends it off the boards. And does find Ron Jeffrey, who will send it back. And Corrigan trying to put it across the line, sent back in by Ray. Corrigan holding on, wait for him to tag up, does get everybody on. Into the corner. Ron Jeffrey here in the call. And runs it to Nate Hess. Gives it away to Coscarelli. Tries to cross. Off a couple of sticks. They'll head back into the corner between Hess and Jeffrey. And Jeffrey will send it around the boards. And Coscarelli with control manages to get it around. 1-4 checker will send it up to Cummings. Cummings, hold on. Shot blocked. We'll get it back. We'll try again. Another block. A lot of traffic in front of the net. And the pressure with control. Slice over to Hess. That was Erdman, rather, with the pass. And that shot. And Wilson didn't realize the shot was coming and luckily went off his foot. Oh, a bit of luck on his side. As Cummings plays off the board to himself, set us up for Waters. Trying to chase it down into the corner, but gives it away to Nowicki. Knocked down by Coscarelli, trying to hold on for control, but back over to Jeffrey. Shot and a save by Tremus with the pad. Back to Jeffrey at the point. Another shot, this time going high. Cummings from the boards and centers up, gave it away. And rode up onto Jeffrey, and he'll send it back down as O'Quinn will take a look and will send it over to avoid Jabor. Ryan Erdman tries to center up. He will find one, but it pops up in the air. Who's going to get this one? Between Edgecombe, and it will be Edgecombe the other way. Looking at O'Quinn, great deke! And, well, good placement by O'Quinn. Get in front of it, but here's another look at that shot. Wilson had no idea this shot was coming and just caught his foot. What luck on that. And to be fair, he had a screen in front of him and a shot going high into the corner. Looking for control. Getting pestered by Bill Nowicki and side send around the boards. Race between Jabor and Slice. Jabor with control. Looking for an option. Sees Mark Williams. Sides for Edgecombe. Sent back and Jabor on the boards. Looking at the top of the circle. Shot. That's blocked. Everybody looking for it. It's in the corner. Back to Jabor. Sends it back to Perlanti. Back to Jabor. Sends it across over to Williams. Backhands. Goes to Edgecombe. Shot. And off the side of the net. Looking for the hat trick. And that ball back to Jabor. Another chance for Williams. That's blocked. And Smith sends it around. Still kept in by Parlanti. Getting tied up and lost control. Nowicki trying to clear it out. He does, but it is an icing. A big flurry of shots from Street Force. They are not letting up with this 3-goal lead. Won by Edgecombe. Shot high the net. Rebound. Score! Mark Williams makes it 7-3. A great rebound off the boards. And Williams gets number 6. Great placement, and Trevis just couldn't react fast enough.
I've given up so many of those goals on the bounces, I might as well get one.
And a 7-3 lead for Street Force. Remember, the winner moves on to face number 1 seed Reapers. As they bow for along the boards. Ethan Wilson holding at the center circle. We'll give it up over to Hess. Hess trying to avoid Nathan Wilson. And lost control, trying to go back to the circle, and he'll be sent up the boards intended for Staten. Here's a shot wide of the net. Looking for control. It is Farrell's shot going wide. Hess on the opposite corner, looking at Nathan Wilson. And we'll send it across, intended for Farrell, but we'll give it up. And Smith trying to send it back, does find Farrell again. And has to give it up over to DiPiero. DiPiero with the poke check. Now gets over to Nathan Wilson. As we approach the 3-minute mark, we will have a running clock with a 4-goal deficit. And Hess trying to set up again, unable to get one on as it was blocked. And he'll have to send it back over to the point. Off the boards, DiPiero. Off the boards, and we'll send it up to Nathan Wilson. Right now, their goal is just to kill the clock. And Trevis coming out of his net to play it away. As Depression send it back in. DiPiero. Well, just loft it out, and Depression one more time have to reset. And back and forth they go in control. Nathan Wilson tries to send across the line, and Staten looks like he's hurt as he crawls over to the bench. Didn't see what happened. I think he may have taken a shot to the ankle. Well, with less than 2 minutes remaining, the Street Force pretty much have this in the bag. And that's sent back to the Depression. Bill Nowicki will hold on for control. And we'll just send it up to opposite boards. Ryan Erdman at the point, looking at water. Shot, saved by Wilson. It comes loose. Derek Holt trying to get control. Another chance going wide. Wilson trying to send it around. And it'll be back to Cummings. Down the floor, it'll be Bill Nowicki with control. Trying to avoid Mark Schaffner. They do get it down. And it'll be Cummings one more time. And Coscarelli trying to push it out. And Wilson back in his own zone. Drops off to Isaac Ray. Now trying to avoid Ryan Erdman. He'll take it to the circle and lost it. And Waters clears it out with 48 seconds remaining. But they are going to call an ice against the Street Force. But that clock continues to run. 7-3 Street Force. They will move on to face the Reapers. And a chance at their first cup. They do have a difficult game to go to, but... And a shot. Rebound. Save by Wilson. He just continues to show off the skill in the B division. Back at the point. Backhands it across. Nobody available. Centers up. Shot score! And the Depression will get one last goal. And what will be their final play of the spring season. And that goal's going to come from Brian Slice, his second of the game. And this is just going to be for statistical purpose, and it looks like they're just going to let the clock run, and the Street Force move on to face the Reapers. So a great offensive and defensive performance from the Street Force, and we'll get a much-deserved win. We'll be back with a wrap-up.
Well, the Tropical Depression did find some ways around Daniel Wilson in the net. Unfortunately, the Street Force's offense was that much stronger, and they advanced to the next round to face #1 seed Reapers. We'll see how that goes. And in the meantime, they're going to be heading into the off season, and we'll see if Tropical Depression decides to come back for the summer season. And well, yeah, we'll have to see if they decide to go down to the B division, because in the summer season we will have the draft division for both A and B divisions. So, with that out of the way, we'll continue with the playoffs in just a little bit. But for now, this is Danny Wilson from XL Sports World. We'll see you next time around. The RSHL is supported by allblackhockeysticks.com, the stick of choice for many players of the RSHL. It is a very light and durable stick for only $89. allblackhockeysticks.com.